It's almost deer season again, and if you want the right stand to get that big buck, call Jay and his crew at Fordyce Muffler Shop. Having the right deer stand when it comes to hunting is very important. Safety, quality, durability says it all. So call Fordyce Muffler Shop today and get your custom-built deer stand ready for those big bucks. Call 870-352-5733 or stop by 1414 Highway 79 here in Fordyce, Arkansas at Fordyce Muffler Shop, where they don't do just mufflers. Also home of Lego Creek Blinds.
Oh no, not another dent! Are you tired of those pesky dents? If so, call Marty's Body and Glass Shop here in Fordyce, Arkansas. That's right, Marty's offers PDR, Paintless Dent Repair, at Marty's Body and Glass. Located at 1017 Morrill Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas, let Marty's certified PDR professionals get rid of those dents and dings for you. To make an appointment for an estimate, call Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call the number 870-352-2443. That's 870-352-2443. So if you're tired of those dents and dings, give Marty a call today. They can help. Need brakes fixed, alternator replaced, oil change, tie rods, ball joints, or much more? Call Stuckey's Automotive here in Fordyce, Arkansas. With more than 30 years of experience, Stuckey's and his certified licensed mechanics knows exactly what it takes to get your vehicle back running. He's located at 409 Overpass here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Hours of operations are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until and by appointments on Saturdays. And don't forget, Stuckey's also offers towing services. So give Stuckey's a call today at 870-250-1870. That's 870-250-1870. And remember, Stuckey's motto is, get 'em in and get 'em out. Are you in the mood for a new car, truck, SUV, or something else? It's time to call Teeter Motor Company. Located at 1512 West Moline Street in Malvern, Arkansas, Teeter Motor Company would love for you to come and check out its large inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles. Come meet the guys. Why drive to Little Rock when you can make the short drive to Malvern and find out why they say the deals are always sweeter? They have a well-equipped showroom, modernized service department, and experienced staff. They also offer lucrative deals for their customers. So, if you're searching for a new or used car dealer, contact Teeter Motor Company in Malvern, Arkansas. They're just a phone call or website away. Call 501-458-4289 or go to their website. That's www.teetermotors.com. Hours of operations are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. So remember, the deals are always sweeter at Teeter. Do you have questions about Medicare? If you have Medicare or will be eligible for Medicare soon, you might want to call Patrick Milton at Milton Insurance. Patrick has been helping people select a Medicare plan that is a good fit for them for over 5 years. He makes Medicare easy. Patrick is a local independent sales agent. He does not work for an insurance company. He works for your best interests. There is never a charge for his services. Call Patrick today at 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. Not employed by Medicare or any other government agency. By calling this number, you will be connected with Patrick Milton, a local sales agent. No obligations. Remember, that number is 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. Your exhaust on your vehicle is so important, and that's why you need Fordyce Muffler Shop here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Jay and Cindy and their certified crew of welders and mechanics are standing by and ready to work for you. In-state or out-of-state, there's no job too big or too small for them to do. And not only do they work on mufflers, they do U-joints, CV axles, wheel bearings, shocks and struts. They build deer stands, duck blinds, dog kennels, car sheds, swings, floating fishing pier, and they do custom fabrications. The list goes on and on. They're also the home of Lego Creek Blinds, Dan Hunting Gear, and they have many gourmet items. So stop by Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. at 1414 North Highway 79 in Fordyce, Arkansas, or call them at 870-352-5733. That's Fordyce Muffler Shop, where they don't do just mufflers.
Looking for more insurance coverage? Now at Milton Insurance Agency, e-bikes and compact tractors are now acceptable. They have expanded their motorcycle program to ensure their customers that ride e-bikes or use small tractors on or off their property have the protection they need while enjoying their passion. Standalone specialized insurance has benefits not found on standard homeowners or form policies. They want to get their customers the coverage they want at a price they can afford with a specialized recreational lines policy. So, if you own an e-bike or a compact tractor and need a free quote, call 870-352-2155 or stop by 314 North Spring Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 4:30 p.m., or you can visit them on their website. That's www.miltonins.com.
Are you tired of riding around in that old beat-up truck, car, or SUV? Have you had an accident, hit a deer, pothole, or something else? If so, call Marty's Body and Glass Shop here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Let Marty and his certified automotive body and related repairers make your ride look like new. Marty is a family-owned and operated business, and they care about their customers and their community. Their motto is John 3:16. So stop by for a quick estimate today. They're open Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. And they're located at 1017 Morrow Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas. You can reach them at 870-352-2443 or after hours at 870-820-1288. And remember, Marty can set you up for a glass and windshield replacement as well as PDR, that's paintless dent repair. So again, that number is 870-352-2443. That's 870-352-2443. And you can also find them on Facebook. Are you tired of looking at that old junk around your home, business, or property? If so, call Deshaun Hamilton with My Junk Hauling Service. That's right, Deshaun and his crew is standing by to take care of that job you've been meaning to do for months or maybe even years. Here are a list of things that they do. Clean junk out your yard. Clean out old houses. Clean out storage sheds. Haul away scrap metal. Remove old appliances. Remove old tires. Remove old vehicles. And they tear down old mobile homes and much, much more. For a free estimate in Fordyce, Arkansas, please call him today and make an appointment at 870-220-1428. There's a small charge for estimates done on the outside of the Fordyce, Arkansas area. Again, call him at 870-220-1428. So remember, if your junk is a real eyesore for you, call My Junk Hauling Service. They'll know exactly what to do. You can also find him on Facebook.
What's up? What's up? What's happening? What's happening, everybody? What's going on? I hope everybody's doing okay, and I hope y'all can hear me fine. So good morning, y'all. I'm kind of stopped up, so look over, brother. I've been dealing with some icky. So what's up? What's up? What's up? Good to see everybody this morning. Y'all share the show if you don't mind. You know, last week I overslept. That's why I come out and get on the show last week. I overslept, but been dealing with some allergies this week. Lost to the... I don't know what you're saying right there, Jeff. Yeah, I'll get you back, old crappie looking. I'll be quiet, Keith. I'll be quiet. Hey, man, it's good to see everybody, y'all. This weather is crazy, man. You know, one while it's cold, the next while it's hot, then it's cold, then it's hot. But I had to get on. I wasn't on last week, so I'm on. Oh, you said your comments were disappearing. I don't know what's up with that, Jeff. I still see everything. I see everything on both on my computers, and I see everything on my phone, so I don't know why they're disappearing on your end. I have no idea. But hey, we still gonna roll with this thing. Well, good morning, man, y'all. I have been, God, this crap, man, dealing with. I've been feeling bad for the last 2 days. Just my throat's been sore. My sinuses been stopped up. But I'm feeling better this morning. I'm actually feeling a lot better this morning. I've been drinking nighttime medicine, and I feel a lot better. I sure do. So, Jeff, I don't know why your comments are disappearing. You know, Facebook, I mean, they be on this trip. Man, I'm serious. Like my show, it's people telling me they don't get the show. It's people telling me that they can't see the show. That's why I always ask people to share the show, because Facebook, it actually limits the amount of people that you can see. Good morning, Lysandra. Good to see, that you can reach out to. Why they do that? Then they won't even show the correct amount of numbers that people do. They're just something they do. I don't know why they do it. But it's a lot more people watching the show now than it's showing. But that's what they do. I don't know why they do that. And then they won't let it come up, in a news feed. It's certain news feeds they won't let it come up in. If you share it, I can't share it, because if I share it, they'll cull it back. That's what they do. So that's why I always ask you guys to share the show or whatever, you know. But good morning, good to see everybody, y'all. We got the Fordyce Redbuds. We're gonna get into that a little bit after a while. But right now, today, had to start over. Now, I hear you, Jeff. All right then. But we got the Fordyce Redbuds, man. That last game. Hold on, let me see. Can I find it? Let me see. Can I pull it up? Pull up that last game they had. Fordyce. Let me see. I think they played a team called. Okay, they played Palestine. Now, I think that was the name of it. Yeah, they played Palestine, guys. Man, Fordyce beat these guys 42-13. But they had to play against the referees. Y'all, I've never seen so many flags thrown in a high school football game in my life on Fordyce. And right now, Fordyce 6-0. You know, they doing their thing. But they had to play against the refs this night. This game, they never could get in rhythm. They never could get in rhythm. That was a horrible game. I'm talking about these people just threw a flag every time you turn around. Now next week, the Fordyce Redbuds, they'll be got a home game, conference game versus Lakeside. Fordyce 6-0, Lakeside 1-5. So don't let that 1-5 fool you. You know, so Fordyce don't go into this taking it lightly. You know, yeah, they may be 1-5, but at the same time, you never know. I've seen teams as 0-5 whoop teams that's 6-0. So yeah, you got to still go in this thing looking to win this thing. So good luck to the Redbuds. But that game was crazy, y'all. I'm serious. That game, they threw so many flags in that game. It was unreal. It was unheard of. George Williams, good morning to you. Good to see you. I appreciate you sharing it in Arkadelphia for me. Thank you so much. But it's sometimes, I mean, with Facebook, you just never know. I mean, how they do things. You know, like it depends on all the rhythms of the shares in the morning time. That's what it depends on. You know, so but that's cool. We still rock and roll the way we do. My main thing is just to get the message out and go from there. Anybody got any birthdays or anything they want to shout out a birthday to somebody? Got a birthday coming up this week? I'd like to give my grandson Aiden Pickett. I think his birthday was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. I know we celebrated on the weekend. We went out with him and took him out to eat and did a few things with him. But happy birthday, Aiden! And I'm probably not right about. I'm not good at birthdays. I'm not good at my own kids' birthdays, let alone grandkids. You know, so happy birthday to my grandson Aiden. You know, so I got people inboxing me while the show going on. Let me see. It better not be Keith Thompson. Let me see who is inboxing me. That's exactly who it was. Let me see. That was Dashawn. Okay. Okay, hold on. We got a birthday here. Bria Williams. She says that my baby boy Braylon's birthday is Friday. He will be 10 years old. He grown now. He need a job, Bria. Put him to work. Take him down there in one of them car washes and get him a job. He 10 years old. 10 years old. If you live with me, you gonna have to have a job. That's right. Draw some kind of unemployment or something. But hey, how you telling me you said happy birthday? Good morning, Miss Teresa Johnson. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. But y'all, we got some great topics lined out. And like I said, share the show, share the show, share the show. Y'all get on up out the bed. Come on, get on out the bed. Get on out the bed. I know some of you sitting on the side of the bed like this. How you ever got up in the morning and you sit on the side of the bed and you just sit there, you don't even move, you just sitting on the side of the bed. You just sitting there. Then you end up going back to sleep. And then wake up late for work. I've done that before. Because KB will get up before I do. She'll jump up. She jumps up and get up 4 and 5:30 in the morning. She up, she getting dressed, she go to work. She'll leave me in bed. Every time she leave me at home in the bed, I oversleep. Every time. So I got to get up. Aaron said, I woke up, I won. That's right. You won, Aaron. That's right. It's good to see everybody moving around and about. Guys, I want to put some prayer hands up, guys. Lost a friend of mine the other day, guys. Jermaine Edwards. I'm saying it because it was on social media. If it wouldn't have been on social media, I wouldn't be saying this. But I want to send some prayers up to his family, my family as well. You know, been close, you know, for years. And I don't know anybody remember a long time ago. So if you don't mind, guys, put some prayer hands up for the Edwards family here in the city of Fordyce, because this young man wasn't but like 49 years old, 48, 49 years old. And he, you know, so I know this hit their home hard. So if you don't mind, put some prayer hands up for that family. Also, I remember a long time ago I told you guys about a story about I had some people come by my house and they was eating in my backyard, and a young man came back later on and was telling me, hey, you know, Joe, man, I never really liked you, but man, I didn't know you and I apologize. That was him. That was Jermaine. Jermaine came by my house one day with a cousin of mine, and we were sitting out back. And when they left, he came back to my house. Jermaine did, and knocked at my door. And he said, he called me outside and he shook my hand. He said, hey man, I just want to tell you, Joe, I'm sorry, man. I was like, what you sorry for, Jermaine? He was like, man, I never did even like you, man, because I was listening to other people. And he said, I just want to come to you and tell you, man, that I'm sorry. You know, what's up, Marlo? He said, I'm sorry, man. I just didn't know you. He said, man, you're a cool dude. And me and Jermaine been tight ever since then. And so I just want to, you know, give my condolences to his family. And we always grew up together over there in Greenville. You know, all of us grew up together walking the streets over there. So been knowing him and his family for years. Has worked with a lot of his family members at Mill Creek back in the day. So rest with God, my brother. What's up, Marlon Perry? Lowdown is in the building. Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you guys for those prayer hands. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right, guys, we're going to be pushing on here. We're going to be pushing on. We got a lot to talk about. We got two good topics that we're going to definitely get into here today. Hey, just want to announce, guys, there's going to be a town hall meeting in Fordyce, Arkansas on October the 21st at 6 o'clock p.m. at the Fordyce Civic Center. There's a town hall meeting, and the town hall meeting is going to be about a 1 cent sales tax for our streets here in the city of Fordyce. And a 1 cent sales tax is not a lot, but you know, it can help out with our streets. Our streets are so bad in some of these neighborhoods, and so this 1 cent sales tax will be here to help that situation. Good morning, Deshaun. How you doing? Good to see you. You know, that 1 cent sales tax will be there to help do the streets. You can't expect to get a lot done and fast with a 1 cent sales tax, but it will help. And so that's what the town hall meeting is going to be about. So if you're not doing anything on Monday, October the 21st, come out to the Fordyce Civic Center, spread the word, and let them know there will be a town hall meeting. If you want to discuss this with the city council members, will be there, and along with the mayor. And they're trying to get this 1 cent sales tax passed so they can fix some of these streets around town. And like I said, it's going to be a slow process. Good morning, Manny Reynolds. Good to see you, Ken people. What's up, Karen Hopkins? Good to see you, Karen Hopkins. Good to see you guys. All right, so let's spread the word about that 1 cent sales tax coming up in Fordyce, Arkansas. Also, guys, we did birthdays, anniversaries. I want to ask you guys a question. You know, this is one of the questions that I was talking to a friend about the other day, and I don't know if it's still prevalent in your life, but it seemed to me people talk more about negative things than they do positive things, and that's what we was talking about. And it's amazing how negative news spread a lot faster than positive news. And this is what I've came up with. I came up with the reason why negative news spread a lot faster than positive news is because people want to hear negative news. I mean, it's as simple as that. If a couple get a divorce, it'll be all over social media, inboxes. People will spread that. But when people get married, you don't hear much about it. So it's just. We talked about this the other day for about 2 hours. Me and a friend of mine, and he was telling me about he was going through a bad situation, and seemed like everybody in the family talked about it, but nobody helped him. They talked about his situation. They talked about what he was going through, but nobody stepped up there and say, hey, man, y'all okay? Y'all need some help or anything like that. But they all talked about it. It was all getting talked about. Like I say, that's just life. People love negative information. Simple as that. That's just the way life is. That's the way you turn on the news. More negative stuff, the more people want to watch it. And it's just the way it goes. I mean, hey, that's life. As the old rappers say, that's life, and that's the way it is. Simple as that. You know, I try not to let negative things bother me. And I have to be mindful of that sometimes, because sometimes when you get to the point the way I am, I let things roll off my back, and I don't, and then it'll make you feel like, it'll make people look at you, and it'll make them seem like you don't care. But man, I tell you, nowadays, man, you got to put some fences up and build up some brick walls, because with so much stuff going on now, it'll stress you out. If you let any little thing sometimes just ride you, your blood pressure be up. People having heart attacks and strokes over stress. It shows on your job. It shows, in your home. And stress will kill you. So, I don't know how you handle stress or what kind of ways you do to deal with stress, but try your best to figure out an outlet, to deal with stressful things that's going on in your life, because stress will take you out. Stress will take you out. As people go to work feeling fine and they get off work sick. Literally, as people go to work feeling fine, but when they get off work, they're sick when they get off work. And it's sad it's like that, but jobs can be real stressful, and so you try to go to work. What I say, go do your 8 and hit the gate. That's my famous motto. Go to your job, do your 8 and hit the gate. Do your 12 and say all is well. Get out of there. Try not to let things, and try not to get so involved in a lot of stuff that's going on. If there's a lot of stuff going on at your job, and a lot of people on the job is getting involved in all kind of, y'all stay away from that. Try to stay away. Just do your job. Do your job. Make sure you're doing your part, and you do your part, and you go home. Don't try to mix and mingle with all these people who getting involved in all this mess that be going on. Don't do all that. Just do your job and go home. Just simple as that. Do your job and go to the house. That's the way I look at it. I may be wrong, but that's the way I look at it. Do your job. Do your 8 and hit the gate. All right, guys, we're going to get into... We did our advertising moments. I know I sound stopped up. Almost nothing. Okay, who's loving this weather? The high today of 64. Y'all, but guess what? They saying next week it's gonna be back up in the 90s again. But this is my kind of weather, y'all. I love the cold. I love the cold weather. I love it. Y'all check this video out. I gotta look at this moment. I'm gonna let you guys see this video. Hold on. I got this video I want to show you guys. Let me find it. This is a look at this moment. Check this out right here. I think I downloaded the right video. Hold on.
Shocking turn of events for a 48-year-old dad who has lost his hands and legs after doing... A shocking turn of events for a 48-year-old dad who has lost his hands and legs after doing something so many of us do every day.
I got licked by a dog.
That's right. All this from being licked by a dog. Greg Manafel is also braced for more. He's about to lose his nose.
And they told me my nose is mummified too, and it's almost like a frostbite.
Greg's life changed forever when he went to a neighborhood party at a park near his home in Wisconsin.
There was like 5 dogs at the party. They were all swimming in the pond. And I was touching all of them because I love dogs.
Greg's doctors believe he contracted a bacteria from one of the dogs that licked him.
I ended up not washing my hands and rubbing my eye or my face, my mouth somehow.
His own pit bull, Ellie, has been ruled out as the source of the infection because she wasn't at the party, and according to Greg's family, she doesn't lick.
Well, to your dog owners out there, did y'all hear how he looked? This dude done lost his arms, his legs, and about to lose his nose for letting the dog lick him. Yes, so if you got dogs and you let them lick you in the face, they carry a bacteria that's deadly. That most people, it don't affect them that way, but some it will. But man, did y'all see that? I saw that. I was like, hey, I gotta share that. So I know a lot of y'all dog lovers out there. You got your dogs and you like the dogs to lick you all on the face and all that kind of stuff. Just be careful. Be careful. Be careful. What you say, Aries? Oh my, what the heck? Yeah, he lost a lot. He lost a whole lot. That's cold. That's cold right there. But all right, let's get into. Let me see. What's up, Conchetta? Be careful on that road driving all the way to El Dorado, Arkansas, girl. Watch out for those deer. Watch out, watch out. Do anybody in here have deer hunters in your home that's gonna be hunting or anything like that, guys? I know they're getting ready. They all in the woods. What's up, Betty Warner? Good to see you, girl. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, guys. We finna. Let me see. We got. Aaron said, "Yeah, I got dogs. They don't lick. That's terrible." Yes, it is. Jeff says the dogs has been in the pond. Most likely, that was where the bacteria came from. There you go, man. You just gotta be careful. That's messed up, boy. And his whole area, they're finna get ready. They're finna have to pull all that off. Man. Boy, I couldn't even imagine that. Oh my God. All right, guys, we're going to get into our topics here in just a second. Sure is. And thank you to those who shared the show. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, let's get into our topics. We're getting into our topics. We're moving pretty fast. All right, I'll say, okay, listen. I put it out there. I tried to tell people that if you want to park in my yard when the Rising and Fordyce game happened, there's spots available. I'm pulling it down after a while. I got people saying they want spots, but they hadn't cashed out me yet. I'm gonna just say forget the whole thing real soon, and I'm just gonna, when the game come, I'm cording my yard off. Can't nobody park over here. I don't care who you are. I don't care. Family, friends, whatever. If you don't do, because I'm intending to go to the game, what I was going to do this in advance. So you already know you can park. But I got people saying, I want a spot, but you ain't cashed out me yet. I'm going to let this go because the game is November 1st. And I'm finna cut this off because I'm not going to be over here because I'm going to probably walk across the street and go to the game. But, because my yard usually get packed when the Rising and Fordyce game plays. This time I'm charging $10 a car. If you want to park, reach out to a brother. Let a brother know. But I'm gonna tell you what normally happens. Let me tell you what we do. This is what normally go on. I'm not gonna pay him no $10 to park in. That's cool. That's cool. Then walk from the library. Because if anybody else, they'll be happy to pay it. Oh, I got it. I'm not doing it this year. Nope. Because I'm telling you, it's going to be packed. They're shutting down a lot of parking spots in the back on the side of the roads where people used to park. There's not going to be anywhere to park. So that's why I'm trying to offer somebody this. You know, you got people, you go to Fayetteville, people paying 35, 40 bucks to park in people's yards. But then somebody to do it that they know, they don't want to do it. So that's cool. So don't call me. I'm just putting it out there. Don't call me the day of the game, because the day of the game is, I'm not finna stay over here and park no cars the day of the game. I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to shut it down. Just simple as that. But it amazes me how people, when you do things with people who know you, they're the ones, but when it's free, 20 cars in the back. But soon you start saying something like that, nope, not doing it this year. Simple as that. Alright, so I just want to put that out there. So hopefully, I know people watch it, and you know, I know, like I said, they'll say, that's cool. I'm trying to get some bread. Get some bread. Simple as that. Leaving all them oil stains in my yard for free. Ain't no oil stain getting left in my yard for free this year. Radiator fluid, oil, brake fluid. Nope, not this year. You gonna pay for it. And I stay right across the street from the football field. You get out your car. I got cameras in my yard. Your car be safe. And you can just walk across the street to the field. Then get out of the game. Come out. Safe. Car safe. Behind a fence back there. You crazy for not walking. Alright, Joe Show. Let's push y'all, guys. We got some great topics lined up. Let's get into our topics. Hold on, let me do this right quick. We got something I have to do. Okay. Okay, there we go. Had to upgrade an email from Facebook. I was going, Joe, I'd pay you 20. Hey, I know you would, Aaron. I know you would. You gonna do the right thing, girl. I know that. All right, guys, let's roll it in. We got 2 topics. Let's get our topics. If you're ready for the topics, type in the word ready. Let's knock our topics out, guys. We doing good. We making good time. Let's get our topics going. I know some of you guys are getting ready for deer season. Y'all, I'm telling you, listen, if you got people that hunt, man, y'all be careful out there. I'm serious. You guys be careful out there. Every year, there's so many people who die from accidental shootings in the deer woods. So, guys, make sure if you got people that hunt, you got husbands, you got young boys, young ladies, because there's a ton of people out there that hunt. Guys, make sure you are telling them to be careful out there. And I want to say this. This time of year, there's so many people who end up shooting each other. And if you got kids who got behavior problems, and those kids have been giving you problems all summer long, don't put no gun in their hand. I used to work at a facility with kids, and y'all would not imagine how during deer season, these kids done cussed all year long, done fought all year long. But when deer season come, their parents come pull them out the facility and take them out there in the woods and put a gun in their hand. It doesn't make no sense to me. It don't. I just, so if you out there with your kids in the woods and your kid telling you they hate you, I hate you. But let's go deer hunting. You put a high-power rifle in their hand and sit them up in a deer stand. That makes a lot of sense. All right, guys, let's get into our first topic. First topic says, man writes, Joe, my fiance and I, we've been together for 2 years. Well, Joe, here's my issue. When we met, she was dressing very sexy, but now she dressed very casual, nothing tight at all. I went to her and asked her why. She says she's with me now, and she don't want that attention from other men now that she have me. I told her as long as she's with me, she can dress any way she like. But when she's not with me, tone it down. Joe, she still refused to do it. Why do you think she refused to do it even if I've given her permission to do it? So, this young man saying that when he met her, she was dressing really sexy, she was wearing tight clothing, and she was doing all that. But now, she's toned it down because she's with him. But he still liked the way she, like when you with me, still wear your tight jeans, still show you, you with me. But she still won't do it. She's like, I don't need that attention now that I have you. So he's wanting to know, what can he do there? What can he do to make her feel comfortable enough to say, he's told her it's okay to do it as long as she's with him. So what's happening here, guys? What do you guys see that's going on here? Is it a problem? Is it something that he's missing? I have an answer. I'm gonna let you guys. I see some fingers typing, but you got a guy who, when he was dating her, when they first met, she was wearing, the tight clothing. She was showing off herself and all that. But now, she's his wife now. I mean, fiance now. She's a fiance now. And she's not dressing like that no more. She's like, I'm not going to do it because it pulls too much attention. Is that cool? I mean, what do you guys think? I'm going to give you my opinion about it. But what you ladies think? I know we got ladies watching. Do that make sense what she's saying? Or is he missing something? What do you ladies think? I'm going to tell you what I think. And you guys can weigh in on it. I got Jeff. I like when the guys weigh in. Jeff says, sounds like she's doing right. Just tell her you would like for her to dress for you in private. She's being respectful of the relationship and is more comfortable. I got you. I like that, Jeff. I like that. We got Lysandra says, there should not be a problem for her to dress nice. He needs to leave her alone and accept it. All right. So Lysandra says she needs to leave it alone and accept the fact that she's choosing to dress down. And Jeff said, I like what Jeff said. Jeff said, hey, do it in private. If your man want to see you a certain way, do it. Because it sounds like she's a good girl. It sounds like she's trying to not catch all that attention. Because sometimes the way a woman dressed do catch a lot of attention. And it sounds like she don't want that type of attention even with him or without him. So she's like, I done caught the man I wanted. I got the man that I need. So, I mean, you know what I got. I showed you what I got. That's why I got you. Now that I got you, everything should be, it should be cool. So am I looking at that right? So I look at it like this, there are some men out there that, good morning, Nicole McGee, how you doing? There's some men out there that want other men to see what they got. If this makes sense, they want to show off their dime piece. They want to show how fine their woman is. So, because that has a lot to do with this. This don't really have anything to do with her. It got something to do with you as a man you sometimes want other men to see what you got. And it'd be like dangling bait in their faces, just saying, look what I got, look what I got. That's where a lot of that come from. You may not agree with me on that, but let's see what Erin said. She is trying to catch the fish. Once she caught it, the game was over. What Jeff said. Also, maybe she thinks the thrill is gone. I just don't know. You know, so I mean that's just my opinion about it. She's basically telling you that I would much rather you enjoy what you have with me, maybe in private. You know what I got, because I showed you what I had. That's how I caught you. So now that you got me, I don't have to do all that showing off no more. That's probably most likely where her mindset's at. So, what you ladies think? I mean, great comments. I don't see nothing's wrong with a woman dressing a certain type of way if she's with her man or she's with her husband or whatever. If she want to wear some kind of tight jeans or something like that, but she's with her husband. But I don't know. Clothing in a relationship has always been one of those iffy things when it comes down to a relationship. The way a woman dressed, what she wears, it's always been, because there's some men who don't care what their wife put on. They care less. She can walk out the house looking like she naked. They don't care. But then there's some men who care about it. But I put it to you like this, bro. Thank goodness you got a woman who's actually looking out for you, because she's actually trying to watch what she wears, because she's trying to let you know that, hey, I don't want to be dressed in a certain type of way because I have a man now. And I think that's a good thing. Don't pressure her into making her think that she need to dress a certain kind of way because of you, because something you's doing. But no, don't do that, y'all. On my nose trying to run. So that's the way I look at it. Don't pressure her into doing anything that she don't want to do. I mean, because all of a sudden you bring out the beast mode, and now you sitting around looking crazy because now she dressing very provocative. That's right. I love the way Jeff worded that. Jeff said, respect her, giving you respect. Simple as that. I agree with you 100%. Respect her, giving respect. Good morning, Kimberly Perm. Good to see you, girl. So, I mean, because when it come down to the way, because I'm going to tell you, women, what I always say before, women are so powerful. Women can get attention. How many ladies watching right now? Let me see you raise your hand. How many ladies watching right now that feel like sometimes when you walk in the room, all eyes are on you? That's with women. Men know how to get that. People look around, they look at us men walk in the room, they do that. Women, they deal with that. If you walk in the room, and don't be shy. I know some women don't want to raise their hand, but I know it's some women in here feel like when you walked in the room, everybody looking at you. I know it's some women. I see Nicole raised. I mean, I know women feel that way because certain way you dress, certain thing that you have on, certain things that you feel like, oh my God, everybody in the house looking at me when I walk in. And so that's the type of thing that if you can get a woman don't even need to dress provocative to how people do that. It could be how she got her face beat. It could be what she got on, the color she got on. It doesn't necessarily mean that people looking at you because they think you too sexy or something like that. It just could. Some people just got that it factor. I mean, I'm the type of person that I draw people. When I come around, everybody wants to talk to me. It's times when KB get upset if I go in the store because she'll tell me, go in there and hurry up and come out. Because when people see me, they want to talk. I mean, I draw people. When I could be at Walmart, it'll be people way around down the aisle. They'll come, Joe, what's up? So that's just my I just draw people. I do. I can go in the gas station, the store, everybody see me. What's up, Joe, man? How you doing? You doing it? You know, that's just the way I am. And but one thing about being that way, when somebody don't like you, they don't like you. That is the only downfall about that. It's always when somebody like me, they truly like me. But when somebody don't like me, they don't like me. I mean, is there no in between? There's no in between. Jeff says, you and me both, Joe, we just too sexy for Fordyce. I like that, Jeff. Just to be too sexy for Fordyce. Kimberly Bird said, I never seen my husband in any store long. Kim said she don't send him in the store by herself. I'm telling y'all, I have went in the store and forgot KB was sitting in the car. I'm in there talking. It's running my mouth. It just happens sometimes. Because I'm serious. Sometimes, boy, I go in the store. Joe! Hey, what's up, Joe? What's up, Joe Show? What's up, Joe? Joe! Hey, come here, I'll let you. Hey, come here, bro. It just happens that way. It just happened that way. So we end up talking, and that's it. All right, guys. Let's get into our second topic. Our second topic. If you're ready for the second topic, let me see you type in the word ready. You're tuned in to Facebook Hottest Live Show here in the big city of Fordyce, Arkansas. The Joe Show. Catch me every Wednesday morning at 7 o'clock a.m. That's where it don't stop here. The big Fordyce Red Bud country. All right, let's get into our last topic. Kimberly Perm, Miss Betty Warner, Tasha Nelson. What's up, girl? How you doing? What's going on, LaShonda? Let's get it in. Let's get it. Our last topic. It says, man rights. Joe, my wife have a 4-year-old daughter from her last relationship. Here's my issue, Joe. Every time we get ready to take her daughter to her ex house, my wife wants to go in and see what his place is looking like before she leaves her there. Well, on last week, we went there and she came out pretty fast and got in the car and slammed the door. I asked her what was wrong. She had a tear coming down her face and she said, I guess he's moved on. He's got a lady in the house. I asked her why was she crying and she said she hate her daughter have to learn someone new. Is this normal, Joe? Oh my God! Hey! Hold up! Wait a minute! Let me put some Joe Show in it. Hey! She said, let me read this again, y'all. Let me make sure I read this right. Let me make sure I read this right. Let me bring the music all the way down. I gotta read this right. Man writes, Joe, my wife have a 4-year-old daughter from her last relationship. Here's my issue, Joe. Every time we get ready to take her daughter to her ex house, she wants to go in and see what his place is looking like before she leaves her there. Well, on last week, we got there and she came out pretty fast and got in the car and slammed the door. I asked her what was wrong. She had a tear coming down her face and said, I guess he's moved on. He's got a lady in the house. I asked her why was she crying. And she said she hate that her daughter have to learn someone new. Is this normal? So she heard what it is, y'all. What it is, y'all. She heard because the little girl gotta learn this all. The girl gotta learn this woman all over again. Ain't that something? She is so hurt because this, Lord Jesus. That's sad too. That child got to learn a new person. Can y'all believe that? That child got to learn a new person. Can you believe that baby got to go through all this That baby got to learn a new person. Lord have mercy. That said that she had to go in there and experience that baby finna have to go through this hardship. Let me read some of y'all comments, because it really sad that baby got to go through that. Jeff said, just gonna shake my head, tip my hat, and walk away from this one. Tasha said, Josie, you know why she cried. No, Tasha, you gotta tell me. We got Teresa Johnson say, it seems like she still has feelings for him and isn't ready to let him go. Kimberly Perham says, no, it's not normal. She still got feelings for that guy. He should have left her there. Woo! Kim said, leave her there at the house with him. He should have asked her to do what you want him back. Yeah, that ain't all of it. I can understand what that has to feel like, especially if he is always changing girlfriends. If it isn't because he's a player, then he just broke her heart. Brill says, didn't her baby have to learn her mama new man? You got a point, Brill. So, man, that's boy, that's deep. I mean, you think about it, ladies. I'm gonna talk to the ladies too. What if what if your baby, your husband got a child by another woman, and you come home and he crying, telling you she finna get married? What you gonna do? And he tell you the reason why he upset is that his kids gotta learn a new man. Baby, she be like, what's wrong with you? She finna get married. She finna get married. Yeah, she finna get married. And them boys, my kids gotta learn a new man. I can't believe she get married. Would y'all believe that? I can't believe that. But, Teresa says she probably thinks he's still hers. Hey. A lot of this be coming from sometimes when people have relationships like that. I hate to say this, and this may not be what's going on. Sometimes they be still having sexual relationships. I'm not saying that that's what's going on, but let me read Tasha's statement. Tasha says, I don't condone a man hitting a woman, but he should have slapped. Oh Lord, she should have shot the tears out of her eyes and left her in the driveway. Tasha said, pull a pooty thing on her, tying that thing on the running card. We got Aaron says Dick would be walking around with the black eye, maybe two. But seriously, you'll be amazed at that situation, what I just said, because she could have been still involved with him sexually, and when she went in and she saw that he have another woman now, then she feel like that's finna stop. And I'm not saying that's the case. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that's another scenario. That, I mean, you just never know. You never know. But you gotta watch things like that. You watch things when you think about when a person die. If if I got a woman and her baby daddy die, and the way she carry on, you can't tell me that will make you think, why are you so tore up? You think about your husband, baby mama die, he oh my God. She be like, what's wrong? My baby mama died. Oh Lord. My baby mama died. Can't nobody ride can't nobody ride what? Can't nobody ride the kids take them to the store like she can. Can't nobody take them to the store like she can. Oh my God. Be like Denzel on Fences. When they told Denzel, his old lady, Denzel, Denzel got weak. Denzel got weak. Boy, he walked in the door. She told Denzel that his baby mama had died. Denzel just got weak. Y'all, there was a couple sitting in front of us. Me and KB in the movies. The woman, she just like snatched her arm away from her husband. I guess that was a husband. I guess they was going through something like that too. Because she got mad. She sure did. What's up, Lazar? But yeah, in situations like that, you just gotta, you just never know. You just never know. But that does happen. You know, you got kids. And not to say that you can't care about your baby's father, but you know, if your baby's father, if you with a man and you married and your baby's father passed away, I'm not saying that's not going to be sad to you, but if you have a husband, the way you act will make him feel like if you hollering and you screaming and you crying and you talking about, baby, how we going to make it, and he looking at you like, what? It's certain ways, or you get your husband, baby mama die, and he ain't ate in 3 or 4 days. Your husband, baby mama die, he ain't ate in 3 or 4 days. What you gonna do? Hey, your husband, baby mama passes, and your husband don't eat in 3 or 4 days. Would you think something wrong with it? Whew. Let me see what Bria said. Bria says, some women like the idea of a man wanting her even though they aren't together. The moment she thinks he's found someone else, she goes through pride issues as well. Her heart probably is broken, but for all the wrong reasons. She is processing that her ex actually decided to move on, even though she moved on first. There it is. There it is. I like that, Bria. Bria broke it down just like a counselor. I like that. I like that. You know, I mean, it's I guess it is a hard pill to swallow, you know, when you get so used to somebody being single and you're no longer with them, then I guess you will process that, you know, it take you, but nah, I think you should be happy for them that they moved on, you know, and you going and her going in the house, stop going in this man's house, and do what kind of dude you is by letting her go in there. If she dropping her daughter off, she don't have no business going in this man's house anyway. Can we get some 100s on that? If you dropping your child off to your baby daddy house, you ain't got no business taking your tail up in that man's house. If you dropping your child off, drop your child off. You don't work for DHS. You don't gotta be going in there doing no welfare check. If you going to this man's house to drop your child off, drop the child off. You going all up in his house for what? Now you done went in there and got your feelings hurt. Cause you done went in there and seen some woman probably look better than you. Going all up in folks' houses. Stop going up in. I tell people, it's certain things that you do sometimes that women and men can do. You can make the situation a lot worse. The less time, let me turn this down. Let me say this to mama daddies and baby daddies and stuff. The less time spent around your baby mama or baby daddy, the better it is for the person you with. Sometimes as men, if you know, my wife had some kids by another man or whatever, the less time she spent around that man, don't you know that's gonna make that man you with feel good? You can jump up and say, my husband don't care. My husband, he the kind of person, he ain't jealous. But you know what? Sometimes they be turn a man up on the inside because you spending all this time with your baby daddy. And just because you got a husband who ain't saying nothing don't mean it ain't hurting it. Or just because you got a wife that ain't saying nothing, it don't mean it's not hurting her. So that's why your silly self, you got to make sure you understand to stop giving people access to you who no longer is with you. You got to shut the access down. There's certain things that you do with people who, ex is an ex. An ex is an ex. An ex is an ex. You gotta definitely learn how to shut down that access, because that's a lot of the problems that go on in relationships. Is you think silence mean it's not hurting somebody. That man may be silent, but he could be turned up on the inside because he not saying nothing. You telling your girlfriend, "Girl, my man ain't jealous. He don't say nothing about my baby daddy coming over here. He don't say nothing." That silence might not be a good silence. That silence might be a volcano. So that's why it's up to you. Got to understand this, ladies. The less access you give your baby daddies, the better that man that's with you will feel about you. So don't go around bragging about how much access you give your baby daddy and your man don't care. He ain't on trip like that. Like I said, he may not be saying nothing, but it could be hurting him on the inside. When you don't want nobody no more, when y'all don't live together no more, stop giving them all that access to you. When you not with this woman and you got kids by this woman, stop giving that woman all that access to you. If you, especially when you get another woman. That's just 100. I just gotta keep it like that. You know, so relationships are so fragile nowadays that you try to appreciate the ones that you have and try to always respect the ones that you have, because it's so easily you can be disrespectful and thinking that just because the man not saying nothing, you don't think it's disrespectful. But like I said, or just because the woman not saying nothing, you don't think it's disrespectful. That could be turning them up on the inside and they just not saying nothing. And when it finally do come out, because most likely when you start arguing with your spouse or you start arguing with your significant other, most likely those things that been bothering them, it's gonna come out. You know what? I ain't saying nothing about it, but since you brought it up, I'm sick of so-and-so doing, and then there it goes. Why you ain't say nothing? You know what? They shouldn't have to say nothing. You ought to be smart enough to know not to do it. The things that's most respected from a man or a woman is the things that you don't have to tell each other. Those things that we don't have to educate a man. When a man don't have to tell his wife what to do to make him feel good, that man love that woman for that. And when a woman don't have to tell her husband or man what to do to make her feel good, they love each other for that. Because they like, I didn't have to, you know what, my baby gonna hold it down. I ain't even worried about it. She gonna hold it down. That's the way they look at it. This your boy Joe, Facebook House Live Show. I'll see you guys next week. Remember, if you woke up this morning, you won. Watch yourself.